Do you like to drink coffee? Well, how about letting your skin drink coffee as well? I have 2 recipes for coffee sugar scrubs. Keep watching and I'll show you how.
Hi, I'm Sherry, and this is Buddy, top dog of Lucky Dog Creations.
Hello friends. Today we're going to be doing a couple of more DIY sugar scrubs. And the 2 that I'm going to be doing today are both coffee sugar scrubs, just 2 different recipes. So let's get started, shall we? In this recipe is going to be just a regular coffee sugar scrub. So what we need is 1 cup finely ground coffee, 1 cup sugar, either raw or granulated. I'm using granulated. 1/2 cup coconut oil, and you want it at room temperature. You want it soft but not melted. 1 tablespoon olive oil or almond oil. I'm going to be using almond because of the color is a lighter color and it doesn't have much of a smell. 1 vitamin E capsule. And then 1 teaspoon of some sort of scent that goes well with coffee. You could use vanilla extract or vanilla essential oil or hazelnut oil, but I'm going to use more coffee scent. This is a coffee soap scent, so my coffee scrub will definitely smell like coffee. You want to take your 1/2 cup coconut oil, and if it's really solid, you could go ahead and put it in the microwave and soften it up. Just make sure you don't melt it. Mine is just room temperature soft, so I don't have to go ahead and put it in the microwave. Put that in the bowl. And then take your 1 cup fine ground coffee. I love the smell of coffee. I do not like to drink it, but the smell is wonderful. And 1 cup sugar. You could even use brown sugar in this if you'd like. And then go ahead and stir it up. And the hardest part about getting it all mixed up is the coconut oil. Then go ahead and add your 1 tablespoon of almond oil. And then take 1 vitamin E capsule. And cut the top off. And this is optional. I just add it because it helps your skin feel a lot smoother. And then just squeeze the oil into the mix. And then the 1 teaspoon of whatever scent that you would like to go with it. And I am going to use the coffee soap scent, which I got at Hobby Lobby. And then dump that in there. And then just thoroughly mix it. And depending on what size jars that you put this in, it will make several. And the shelf life is about, well, it can be up to 3 months. But since there is no preservatives in there, I really wouldn't go past much more than 2 weeks. And you want to make sure that you don't get any water in the jar. You don't want to spoil it. And then you want to go ahead and take a glass jar and then just put it in there. And you don't want to put it into the shower with you. Just take a little bit and hop in the shower and then use it, because you don't want to accidentally get water into the container. And that's what it looks like. And we'll try it out in just a minute. Okay, so it made 3 6-ounce jars of coffee sugar scrub. And that is what it looks like. And we'll go ahead and give it a try. Now this is a little wet right now. It will dry out a little bit, but don't worry about that. You know, you're going to want the sugar for the exfoliating purposes. And if you want a little bit more rougher, more coarse scrub, you can substitute the salt for the sugar. And how you want to use it, you want to make sure that you have your body wet, and then you take your sugar scrub and then rub it in a circular motion. And then go rinse it off. And I'll go rinse it off and see how my skin feels. Okay, so my skin feels nice and smooth. I think this is a good product for you to make for yourself or to give as gifts. So let's go ahead and make the other coffee sugar scrub. So let's do the second coffee sugar scrub. And this one will be hazelnut coffee sugar scrub. And it is almost the same as the first one with just a couple of changes. So this hazelnut coffee sugar scrub has 1 cup hazelnut fine ground coffee, 1/2 cup coconut oil, room temperature, 1 tablespoon almond oil, or you can use olive oil, your choice. 1 cup sugar. You can use raw or granulated. I am choosing to use brown sugar for this recipe. And any scent that would go good with hazelnut or coffee. So I am going to be using 1 teaspoon of vanilla essential oil. And if you wanted vanilla, you could also use extract, but I choose to use the essential oil so it might last a little bit longer. And 1 vitamin E capsule. You want to take your softened coconut oil, and if it's not softened, you can put it in the microwave. Just make sure you don't get it melted. And then dump it into the bowl. Add your 1 cup hazelnut coffee grounds. And your 1 cup brown sugar. And go ahead and stir that thoroughly. Now, I have never made a sugar scrub with brown sugar before, but I have heard a lot of people do that. So I thought I'd give it a try. I think this will give the coffee more of a sweeter smell, whereas the other one was just pure, smelled like roasted coffee grounds. You know, and I love that smell. Now, of course, brown sugar always has more lumps. So between the lumps in the brown sugar and the coconut oil, you might be stirring a little bit longer. I'll go ahead and finish stirring this and I'll be right back. Well, that took a lot of smushing down, breaking up all of the brown sugar clods. For a minute there, I thought they were multiplying. I still am finding some. So I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients, and as I find them, I'll go ahead and break them up. So if you're wanting something quick and easy, normally sugar scrubs are quick and easy, but if you're going to use brown sugar, it's going to take quite a while to get that all broke up. And but other than that, it'll be quick and easy. Like I said, I've never used brown sugar in any sugar scrub before. And this may be the last time too, because it is, I'm sure it'll be worth it in the end. But it's just a pain right now to be breaking everything up. Like I said, if I find more, I'll go ahead and just smash them up. So next you want to go ahead and use your 1 tablespoon of almond oil, your 1 teaspoon of vanilla essential oil, and then the 1 vitamin E capsule. And again, this vitamin E capsule is optional. It just will help your skin feel a little bit more smooth and soft. And cut the top off and then squeeze it out into the mix. And then go ahead and get that all stirred up. And this feels very wet, but it will dry out a little bit. So you'd much rather have it a little bit wet and dry to the consistency you want than have it the consistency you want and then dry out too dry for you. And I think that liquid actually helped dissolve some of the brown sugar clumps, because I'm not finding very many now. Alright, we'll go ahead and put them in the jars and see how it works. So you just scoop it up and put it in the jars. And this has a very slight coffee smell, but it's more sweet. Don't really smell too much like coffee at all. So this one did not make as much as the regular coffee sugar scrub, and I think it's just the difference in consistency of the brown sugar versus the granulated sugar. So let's go ahead and see how it feels. Again, you want to make sure that you don't get any water into the container. You don't want it to spoil. There's no preservatives in here, so it's only good for about 2 weeks once you open it up. You want to go ahead and take some of your scrub and rub it on your wet skin in a circular motion. And this is already dried a little bit as it's falling off as I'm rubbing it on, but I can see the oil on there. So then after you put it on your wet skin in a circular motion, you'll go ahead and rinse it off. So I will go ahead and rinse it off, and I will see how my skin feels. Now I'm really surprised because the only difference is the coffee and the sugar. And even though this went on drier, I think it feels a lot smoother. I like this one. It has a more pleasant smell for a sugar scrub. If you're a die-hard coffee fan, then you'd want to go ahead and use the first one. This one is very subtle and it has a nice aroma of the vanilla and the brown sugar. And there you have it, the finished products. The Hazelnut made 2 6-ounce jars and 1 4-ounce jar. The coffee sugar scrub made 3 6-ounce jars. They both work good. They both smell good. So I would make either one of them again. They would make good gifts to give. Christmas is just right around the corner. They would be perfect to make for yourself. If you like this video and want to see others like it, please subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notices of my future videos. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comments and suggestions are always welcome. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.